A lion can bring down an animal larger than itself, but one well-placed kick could end every hunt that comes after. In the wild, predators are not as firmly in control as they may seem. They have speed, fangs, claws. But they also have something to lose. And the one thing they must avoid at almost any cost is injury. Not because they are cowardly, and not because they think like humans. Their response is a survival strategy shaped over countless generations. Before every hunt, a predator's body seems to face a simple calculation. How much is this meal worth? And is the price of getting it too high? A herbivore with a minor injury may still be able to graze, but a predator survives by chasing and capturing prey. It needs strong legs to accelerate, strong muscles to bring an animal down, and a strong jaw to hold on. If just one part of that system stops working, everything can fall apart very quickly. A lion with a damaged jaw may no longer be able to hold its prey. A big cat with a torn muscle may lose the ability to accelerate. An infected wound can slowly weaken a predator until it no longer has the strength to hunt. In the wild, there is no recovery ward, no food delivered to the door, and the competition is still out there. That is why a zebra is never just a striped meal. Its hind legs can deliver an incredibly powerful kick. If that kick lands on a lion's head or jaw, the consequences can be severe. So lions usually try to approach from a favorable position. They look for an animal separated from the herd. They watch. They wait. They do not charge directly into a pair of hooves ready to strike just to prove they are lions. Cape buffalo are even more dangerous. One full-grown buffalo is already a difficult target. An entire herd is a very different problem. They are heavy. They carry large horns. And when one member is attacked, the others may turn back and counterattack. Sometimes the hunt changes direction almost instantly. The animal looking for dinner suddenly has to look for a way out. Lions still hunt buffalo, but they often choose their moment carefully. The wrong timing, the wrong angle, or the wrong target can make the reward no longer worth the risk. Even a much smaller animal can force a predator to reconsider. An African porcupine is not fast. It does not need to be. Its long quills can detach on impact. They may become lodged deep inside an attacker's body. In some cases, porcupine quills can cause serious injury or lead to infection. For a predator that depends on every step it takes, that is a major risk for a meal that is not very large. The porcupine only needs to turn its quill-covered back toward the threat. A fairly simple defense, but one that can make even the strongest jaws keep their distance. Wild boars and warthogs are not easy targets either. They carry sharp tusks. When cornered, they can fight back and seriously injure a predator's legs or underside. A lion may win the encounter, but if it walks away with one leg no longer working properly, that victory may have come at a terrible price. The danger does not always come from the prey. Sometimes the thing a predator must avoid is another predator. A cheetah has extraordinary speed, but after a high-speed chase, it has already spent a huge amount of energy. That may be the moment when a lion or spotted hyena arrives and steals the kill. The cheetah could resist, but facing a larger rival while already exhausted is rarely the best choice. It may lose the meal, but it keeps its body intact and lives to hunt another day. A leopard handles the problem differently. After making a kill, it often drags the carcass into a tree. That takes effort. A lot of effort. But above the ground, the meal is better protected from competitors below. For an animal that hunts its food and then carries it up a tree, the leopard seems to take its job very seriously. The reason is simple. Catching prey does not always mean getting to eat it. Every hunt costs energy. A cheetah's burst of speed may last only a short time, but it pushes the body close to its limits. If several attempts fail in a row, its energy reserves can fall quickly. Now it is hungrier, but it is also less capable of completing a successful hunt. That is a downward spiral every predator must avoid, so they cannot chase everything that runs. They watch the distance, the speed, the terrain, the condition of the target, and the chance of success. An animal that is too strong or too alert may be left alone, not because the predator lacks hunting instinct, but because that instinct is also telling it something else. Do not waste energy on a hunt with almost no chance of success. Conflict within the same species can be just as dangerous. Lion against lion, wolf pack against wolf pack. Territorial battles can cause severe injuries and are an important cause of death among adult predators. That is why many predators do not patrol their territory simply to find a fight. They leave scent marks. They call out. They monitor signs along the boundary. These signals help each side understand who is nearby before they meet at dangerously close range. Avoiding an unnecessary fight can be a victory of its own. And there is one threat that causes many large carnivores to change even the time of day when they are active: humans. When they detect human scents, voices, or infrastructure, large predators may become more active at night. Some may even abandon high-quality hunting grounds to reduce the risk of conflict. They do not need to understand humans in the way we understand one another. They only need to recognize that our presence comes with danger. In the wild, strength matters. Speed matters too. But neither means much if an animal uses it carelessly. The most successful predator is not always the one that attacks first. Sometimes it is the one that waits a few more seconds, the one that passes up a dangerous target, the one that gives up a meal to a larger rival, or the one that turns away before the confrontation begins. Because in the wild, survival does not mean feeling no fear. It means knowing which risks are worth taking and knowing exactly when to walk away.